You know how we've been using these different techniques called guided repeated oral reading, and it's to improve your fluency. So now we're going to do one of those techniques, which is the reading to the teacher and tutor. And so I'm just going to ask you to read to me, and like we've been doing. And if you need any help, let me know, and I will, help you with any words. And then we're going to, I'll ask you some comprehension questions.
Okay.
And remember that with this technique, it's really important that we do it more than once. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Normally, I think when we're just reading together, when we're not working on fluency improvement, then we might just read the text once and ask questions. But since we're really, really trying to improve your fluency, we're going to be reading this same passage 3 times. Okay. And I'll ask you questions 3 times. And I think that what you'll find is that the 3rd time that you read it, that you'll be faster. It'll be easier for you. It'll, you'll do it'll be much improved.
Okay.
And so we'll try to look for that difference. Okay.
Do you think the girls will be able to work together? Okay, April 14th. When a student works together on a project, everything usually works out. I had my doubts today, though, is that there?
Though?
Though, when I put Charla, Tess, and Lee together to make a volcano. At one point, I knew something was going to blow up, and it wasn't the volcano.
Great. Okay. Thank you. And so what's going on here?
Basically, it's three girls that's never worked together, and the teacher is trying to see how well they're going to work together by building a volcano.
Ah, okay. All right, great. Okay, let's try reading that again.
When my April 14th.
Let's see, I think you started with the question first.
Do you think girls will be able to work together? April 14th. When students work together on a project, everything usually works out. I had my doubts today. Though when I put Shirley, Tess, and Lee together to make a volcano, at one point I knew something was going to blow up, and it wasn't going to be the volcano.
And it wasn't the volcano.
And it wasn't the volcano.
Very good. Okay. And so who are the 3 girls who are working together?
Shirley, Tess, and Lee.
Great. And what are they doing? What's the project?
They finna work on a volcano.
Okay, great. They're
building a volcano.
They're building it. Okay, they're not just reading about it, but they're actually building it. Great. Okay, let's try reading it for the 3rd and final time. Okay.
Do you think the girls will be able to work together? April 14th. When my students work together on projects, everything usually works out. I had my doubts today, though when I put Shirley, Tess, and Lee together to make a volcano, at one point I knew something was going to blow up, and it wasn't the volcano.
Very good. Great. Okay. So who's talking?
The teacher.
Okay. And what do you think is going to happen next?
The girls is going to try to make out who's going to be the narrator and who's going to be the dictator and who's going to be the person that holds the groups together.
Okay, so you think there are 3 different roles and each of the girls is going to take a role. Okay. Yeah. And what is the teacher expecting that's going to happen?
She's expecting them to work together and use each other's ideas on how to build a volcano.
Okay. But also the last line sort of makes me think that what is she thinking? I knew something was going to blow up, and it wasn't the volcano.
Well, these girls never worked together. So it's like, okay, I'm putting 3 different people together that's never worked together, that's never talked, and I want to see what they can come up with by putting 3 different people together that's never worked together, to see if they can work together and make how can I put this? Make assessments together and work together as a team, even though they never work together.
And so if she says something's going to blow up and it wasn't the volcano, if the volcano isn't going to blow up, what is going to blow up, does she think?
She basically already made the assessments that the girl's going to blow up.
Okay, so she's already predicting this,
Yes.
right? So we need to, as we read on through the story, we need to see whether the teacher's right or if she is being pessimistic and thinking that these girls. Okay, good job. Thank you.